my chariot and a unit of Chaos Knights, so easily dealing with that one. Next photo will show you that in a bit more detail. I've set this up in a great position to be able to actually destroy this chariot outright and then move in to hit his Cauldron of Blood with my chariot and his other chariot with my knight. So unfortunately, pretty poor maneuvering and positioning for my opponent, unfortunately allowing me to get a really big advantage in the second turn, doing a lot of charges there and putting him on the back foot right from the beginning. Next picture, you've got my Marauders on horseback moving around to flank these Dark Elf repeated crossmen on the hill, doing a little bit of damage there with their javelins, only one kill, but the main thing is to be able to charge them in the following turn and hopefully beating them into combat. Next picture, Phil actually charging me with his Hydra. And interestingly, the Hydra making it to close combat with the Chaos Lord. Now, this was critical, probably the most important moment of the entire game. He used the Cauldron of Blood buff on the Hydra to give it Killing Blow, attacking my Chaos Lord, who had no ward save. He had a -1+ armor save. That is due to having a suit of Chaos armor, an enchanted shield, so for that gives him a 2+ armor save, +3 for the Juggernaut, taking it right down to -1 and up. But Killing Blow will just nuke all of that. Unfortunately, though, Phil must have rolled about 5 or 6 wounds, but didn't get a single 6 on any of them. I guess he probably had an above a 50% chance of getting that off, but didn't get it. The Chaos Lord did not die, and of course with that really massive sword that he's got, managed to inflict like 3 or 4 wounds on the Hydra, not killing it, but totally dominating it, and then just breaking everything in combat and absolutely ripping things up. So a massive victory there from the Chaos Lord, getting to roll in the Eye of the Gods table just from killing the Hydra, I think at one point, and getting +1 toughness to boot, so really going well in the combat department. Next photo, I've been charged by Phil's Hydra on the other side of the battlefield against the Marauders, fortunately able to stave off the Hydra with some good static combat res and of being immune to Fear and Terror thanks to the Mark of Slanesh. In the meantime, I've got a unit of Halberdiers in the background there ready to get in to flank the Hydra thanks to holding with the Marauders. Next photo, the Chaos Knights here have repelled a chariot, but didn't capture it, didn't actually catch up to it. Meantime, the chariot on my side of the field here has actually is launched into the Cauldron of Blood crew, ready to rip them up. He's got a second chariot in the background ready to take on my knights, though, so we'll be seeing what happens very shortly. Next photo, a bit of an overview. You can see on the left-hand flank, my Chaos Knights have ripped through his entire flank there. His Marauder, his crossbowmen are in the building there, shooting at the knights as much as they can, inflicting a wound here and there, and everything else going pretty well. I've actually got a chariot which has destroyed his other Cauldron of Blood, having moved to the forest involuntarily and taking a few wounds from actually moving through the difficult terrain. Next photo, I've got the unit of Chaos Warriors with halberds in the side of the Hydra here, but only managing to clip the side of the handlers and not killing them for a couple of turns. This puts me in a bad situation because he's getting a lot of combat res from the Hydra, destroying my Marauders every round. So that Hydra really staying into combat and being a real pain in the ass in this sort of situation. Next picture, my Chaos Knights attacking another chariot and able to brutalize this one and charge off the table. The other chariot next to them has rallied with maybe 1 or 2 wounds left, so that will be a thorn on my side for the rest of the game, unfortunately, until I can deal with it. Next photo, I've actually charged the flank of his Dark Elf repeated crossman on the hill, and being repelled by them, unfortunately I wasn't lucky enough to do a wound here. He did a wound back to me, really unfortunately, and he had the outnumber and hill bonus against my +1 from being on the flank, and I lost this combat, which is really stupid. Unfortunately, the Marauders can't be counted on in this game. Next photo, he's actually charged my rear with the Dark Riders, so that gives him +2 to combat rest. The Hydra's still holding out there, uses remaining Cauldron of Blood to give them Killing Blow, still not getting any damage done with this Killing Blow, but nonetheless managing to actually get me into combat there. He used his Cauldron of Blood nearby to buff that, and even casting Word of Pain on my Chaos Warriors with Halberds, thanks to his Sorceress Lord on the Pegasus, really annoying me in the center here, so that's going quite well for Phil. Next photo, the Chaos Lord really diminished in strength here because his Chaos Knight buddies have been wiped out by spells and shooting, but again into a brutal combat with his BSB, wiping her out as well and picking up another roll on the Eye of the Gods chart, I think, and just doing so well, dominating this game. I love the model, I love the character, and just been a lot of fun to use him. Good photography of him as well, very dark. Next picture, still a battle rages on and losing a lot of troops here. I'm down to my last 5 Marauders in that large unit. The Hydra is out of handlers but has managed to stick around and is still just brutalizing me every round. So I've turned the other unit of Chaos Warriors around to try and deal with it later on. Chaos Knights in the background have dealt with one chariot. He's got a chariot of his own which has fled away into the forest. Both chariots there in the middle of the field are in forest situations, so they won't be going anywhere. Very bizarre combat to be in. Next photo, the Chaos Lord trying to charge through, in fact has overrun after killing the Cauldron crew and didn't quite make it into the back of the Dark Riders, just almost made it. That would have been a really good way to go to actually finish the game off, getting into the back there and saving my troops from certain death. But unfortunately his heroism wasn't enough to make it. And next picture shows you the devastation. The Hydra and the Dark Riders have wiped out all of my Chaos Warriors and Marauders in the center of the field, and my Sorcerer with the scrolls, and basically finished the center off. In the next photo you show his final turn here, charging my Chaos Warriors with his Hydra. The Chaos Warrior is still frenzied, managed to shrug off most of the Hydra's attacks. There are no handlers to help him out, and with me attacking back with Strength 6 great weapons, I managed to actually kill it. Well, not kill it, but as the next photo will show you, pursuing it, destroying it, and actually pursuing those Dark Riders away as well with something else going on. So that's pretty much it. The final photo shows you the Chaos Knights just galloping around to take care of these accursed Dark Elf Repeater Crossbowmen. Another photo here shows you him landing in the final turn with his Dark Pegasus and using the Focus Familiar to try and get some spells off of my Chaos Lord. Unfortunately, with the Chaos Lord having magic resistance and toughness 6, he wasn't able to get any damage done on him. But that's essentially it. I managed to win the game by about 900 points, so I'm not too sure what that is in terms of tournament scores, but very satisfying, combat-oriented game, just like you want Warhammer to be, and really enjoyed this one. Thanks, Phil, for the game, and it's good to see the Chaos Warriors on the field again with the Chaos Lord Juggernaut. Hope you guys enjoyed the photos. Certainly enjoyed taking them. I'll be back with you guys again probably next weekend with another game. See you later.